we close the door so the kitty can't come back in. Good girl. Good girl. Yay. Go. Girl. Good girl. Good puppy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So we've got the distraction of her leash and we're clicking it and making the noise that tells her, oh yay, I get to go somewhere. Good girl. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped the treat instead of giving it to her, which meant she might have come out, so I was ready to close the door. Good girl. And then the next step would be putting it on her. Good girl. A lot of times when you put the leash on, they go ahead and release themselves. What a good baby. Good baby. Ah, I knew that was going to get that. Good girl. I pulled on her leash a little bit. Her behavior should be strong enough that if I pull on the leash, it doesn't mean she comes, because we don't do leash pulling. And she should have stayed and held back until I released her. Good girl. And then here will be our future step. Clear. Notice I don't say anything to her. I don't even look at her. I'm standing on the leash. She can walk around. Yes! Good girl! I didn't tell her to go back in, which I can. She has a cue to go back in her crate. But she made the decision. I'm standing on her leash. It gives her freedom to walk around. She can walk around. She can sniff. I'm not going to say a word to her. And when she makes a decision to go back in her crate, you see I grabbed a handful of food and threw it in and jackpotted her. She got a jackpot for making the right decision. These are kind of the steps we're going to be going on. It shows it in the video, but I thought I'd do a demo with Boogie so you could see live what we can get by doing that. Good girl. One thing we're not going to do is we're not going to release her from the crate again for a few tries. You don't want to do that behavior back to back. Oh, somebody wasn't sitting. Bad mommy. So I needed to put my hand on the crate. Yes, good girl. Work her from the side. I'm going to reach in and I'm going to take her leash off and we'll see if that triggers her to come out on her own. Oh, you're not sitting. That's another thing about the wire crate, is you can see their behavior, but when you go and throw a whole handful of treats in, then you got to worry about them going out. Yes. Good. Take the leash off. Her collar's got a little bitty hook on it. Good. That did not release her. That was a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Now, does she have a stay? There is no verbal cue to stay. It's when I teach a behavior, such as the crate or a sit or a down. I teach it where they can't pop up until I release them. Clear? Good girl. What a good baby. Thank you for the demo.